The internet had seen countless Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe moments over the years, but nothing prepared fans for what surfaced this time. A simple behind-the-scenes clip, grainy, shaky, obviously filmed without them noticing, ignited a global frenzy within minutes of appearing online. What shocked everyone wasn't the setting, or the conversation, or even the context. It was the look on Sam's face the moment someone off-camera mentioned Caitriona's name. A look so unguarded, so warm, so unmistakably vulnerable that millions instantly asked the same question: is Sam actually in love with her? The clip was only 13 seconds long. It showed Sam sitting in a studio chair, waiting between takes, casually sipping from a water bottle. A crew member walked past him, chatting with someone else, and said Caitriona's name in a joking tone. Sam's reaction was immediate and involuntary. His posture changed, his eyes lit up, and a smile, soft, involuntary, slightly bashful, spread across his face. Not the polished smile he used in interviews. Not the charming grin he gave fans. This was different, something gentler, something real. Fans replayed the clip millions of times, slowing it down, zooming in, analyzing every millisecond. Some noticed the way he lowered his gaze as if suddenly shy. Others pointed out the slight blush rising along his cheekbones. A few even claimed his expression resembled someone remembering a private moment. The top comment under the viral post said it plainly: "This isn't acting, this is someone who cares." But the moment that truly shook the fandom came 3 seconds later, when the crew member continued talking and joked, "You know she always asks about you." The camera caught Sam's reaction perfectly. Eyes widening for just a heartbeat, lips pressed together to contain a smile, and a subtle shake of his head like someone trying, and failing, to hide something. It felt like watching a truth slip through the cracks. Public reaction was immediate. TikTok exploded with edits titled, "Sam has it bad," while Twitter threads filled with fans debating whether the moment was coincidence or confession. The phrase, "Is Sam in love?" trended globally for 6 hours straight. Even major entertainment pages reposted the clip under variations of, "Fans think Sam's reaction says everything." Drama intensified when body language experts were asked to weigh in. One specialist said, "You can't fake that kind of expression. His face relaxes, his voice softens, his entire body language shifts. That's not professionalism, that's affection." Another expert noted that Sam showed micro-expressions consistent with someone experiencing a pleasant emotional attachment. Meanwhile, fans dug up older interviews to compare reactions. In one resurfaced clip from years ago, Sam was asked who on set made him laugh the most. His cheeks turned pink before he answered, "Caitriona." In another interview, when asked which co-star he trusted the most, he didn't hesitate for even half a second. The answer was the same. But this new moment, the raw, unfiltered 13 seconds, felt different. It felt closer to truth. Insiders soon added fuel to the fire. A crew member anonymously stated that Sam has always been different when she's around, describing him as more focused, more relaxed, and strangely protective whenever Caitriona entered a room. Another insider claimed, "If you saw how he looks at her off camera, you wouldn't be asking questions. You'd just know." Then a second leak dropped, and everything exploded again. This time, it was from a recent livestream interview where Sam was asked a harmless question: "What do you value most in a person?" Sam hesitated, glanced off-screen, and replied slowly, "Kindness, and someone who challenges me, who makes me better." The camera caught a quiet smile tugging at his lips before he added, "Someone who understands me." Fans instantly connected it to Caitriona, especially because the interviewer teased him by saying, "Sounds like someone we know," and Sam suddenly lost his composure, laughing awkwardly, touching his face, and changing the subject. The reaction was unmistakable. Internet detectives began stitching timelines, creating theories, and pulling years of evidence together like a puzzle. Some claimed the chemistry had always been obvious. Others argued this was the first time Sam had ever shown something that looked undeniably personal. But no one denied the emotional undercurrent running through his reactions. Even journalists began writing articles with titles like, "Fans believe Sam's heart isn't as hidden as he thinks." Is this the moment Sam revealed his true feelings? And just when the online storm was hitting its peak, an anonymous staff member from a recent event posted a cryptic comment. "If fans are shocked by this clip, they should see what happens when cameras stop rolling." Within seconds, the fandom erupted again. Because if the leaked moments were only the tip of the iceberg, what, exactly, was hiding beneath the surface? As the leaked clip continued to dominate every platform, the world turned its attention to one person, Caitriona Balfe. Fans waited anxiously, refreshing her social media pages every hour, hoping for a sign, a subtle like, any tiny gesture that could reveal what she thought about Sam's suddenly exposed feelings. But Caitriona stayed completely silent. No statements, no interviews, no cryptic emojis or late-night tweets. And her silence only intensified the storm. Behind closed doors, however, things were very different. According to a source who was present on set during the chaos, Caitriona had seen the viral clip almost immediately. She watched it in a quiet corner of her trailer, replaying the moment again and again, her expression unreadable. Those who saw her afterward described her as shaken, though not in panic, more like someone processing something deeply personal. One makeup artist claimed Caitriona whispered softly, almost to herself, "I didn't think he'd ever let that slip." Studio executives, meanwhile, were in full-blown crisis mode. They feared the speculation would overshadow upcoming projects or reignite rumors they had spent years trying to control. Emergency meetings were held. PR drafts were prepared. Some advisors insisted Sam issue a clarification. Others believed Caitriona should step forward and neutralize the narrative. But according to an insider, neither actor agreed. They didn't want to lie, the insider explained. And they didn't want to pretend everything was just a misunderstanding. As pressure mounted, a new leak added gasoline to the fire. This time from a private panel event held months earlier. In the unpublished footage, the moderator jokingly asked Sam which co-star he would trust with a secret that could ruin his life. Sam didn't laugh like he usually did. He didn't dodge the question. He simply answered, "Kate," without hesitation. The audience chuckled, thinking it was just friendly banter. But the look on his face now resurfaced in a new light, serious, weighted, intimate. Fans combined both clips, the viral one and the unreleased panel moment, creating theories that spread faster than any PR team could contain. Some believed Sam had been quietly in love for years. Others argued this was finally the proof they had been searching for. A few insisted that whatever was happening now had roots far deeper than anyone realized. Then came Caitriona's first public appearance since the drama began. She was walking into a hotel for a press event when reporters swarmed her. Microphones, cameras, lights, chaos. One journalist shouted the question the whole world wanted answered. "Caitriona, what do you think of Sam's reaction to your name in the leaked clip?" Instead of ignoring it as expected, Caitriona paused. For 3 long seconds, she simply looked at the reporter, calm, composed, yet with something warm and conflicted flickering in her eyes. Then she smiled, the soft kind that made fans lose their minds, and said, "Sam has always been honest, even when he doesn't mean to be." The internet detonated. Her tone, her expression, that choice of words, everything felt deliberately ambiguous, and ambiguity only fueled the frenzy. Editors dissected the footage frame by frame. Comment sections erupted with theories. Body language specialists were interviewed again. Fans declared her response a soft confirmation. Even entertainment outlets used headlines like, "Caitriona doesn't deny anything, and that's the real shock." But the real twist didn't come from interviews or leaks. It came from someone inside the Outlander crew, a longtime staff member who had seen Sam and Caitriona interact off-camera for years. This person revealed that there were countless moments the public had never seen. Moments where Sam instinctively reached to steady Caitriona when she stumbled on set. Moments where she rested her head on his shoulder between exhausting scenes. Moments where they exchanged glances that looked less like acting partners and more like two people carrying a bond too precious to expose. According to The Insider, Sam isn't in love with the idea of Caitriona. He's in love with the real her, the one no camera ever captures. The Insider added something even more surprising: Caitriona had always known. She wasn't oblivious, unaware, or confused. Their connection had evolved slowly over the years, quietly, privately, respectfully, until it became something neither of them ever fully defined, yet both deeply understood. And then came the final revelation. A close friend of Sam's, who had remained silent for over a decade, finally spoke anonymously. Their statement was short, but it unraveled everything fans thought they knew. Sam didn't slip. He reached a point where hiding it hurt more than saying it. The world read the line and froze. Because if that was true, then the shocking reveal wasn't the leaked clip. It was the truth underneath it. A truth Sam Heughan had been carrying for years. And one Caitriona Balfe had quietly held with him.